why Cody leaving AEW is bigger than anybody is letting on. Cody leaving AEW can have massive effects on the perception of the company. AEW has had the look of the place that everyone seems to want to be for a while now, with the huge signings of CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and Adam Cole alone in the last 6 months. But that very well could change, as a massive star for the company is now left. Cody, though, is not just a massive star. He was an executive. An executive leaving the company he helped co-found, by the way. Cody isn't the first name to leave, but he is certainly by far the most notable talent to move on. Could this be the first big domino to fall, or is this just an isolated incident? That brings me into my next point. What does this mean for potential future re-signings for the company? If Cody does sign with WWE, and it looks like he is, and is treated well, what does that mean for people who are considered to be quote-unquote Cody people? There are two talents that immediately come to mind, and they are MJF and Jade Cargill. And it's not a secret that WWE are very interested in both, and when the time comes, there will be a bidding war for them and others. Cody very well could be the bridge to cross that path if he does have a good experience in his second time around with the WWE. It's not just keeping talent signed to your roster, though. It is also essential to create new talent, which brings me to my third point, the AEW training system. Cody currently owns the Nightmare Factory along with QT Marshall that has supplied numerous talent to AEW, including Hook, Preston Vance, Alan Angels, and Anna Jay. One would think this partnership will now end now that Cody is gone from the company. This could end up having the biggest long-term effect out of anything stated here. If you cannot create new talent, then you have absolutely no future. Does AEW find a different school to work with, like Dustin Rhodes' school, for example, since he is staying with the company? Or do they do something like WWE did and create their own training center to make sure something like this does not happen again, where they do lose their whole developmental system? My final point is also one that could bring future issues to AEW as a whole, and that's the Warner Media relationship. Cody was involved in 2 shows other than Dynamite on Warner stations, and those being Rhodes to the Top and Go Big Show. Rhodes to the Top was reportedly renewed for a second season, but it has been said that no one has seen any filming of the show backstage. If Cody does sign with WWE, it is assumed that he will not be able to be involved with either of the projects. How would Warner Media react to that? If they negatively react, that can mean repercussions for AEW when their television contract expires in 2024. These are just a few things that could happen as a result of the Cody Rhodes and AEW split. Everything is up in the air and has yet to be seen so far. But one does have to look deeper than the headline of Cody Rhodes leaves AEW, because this singular event could very well have mountains of ripple effects for the young company that is AEW for years to come. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below and let me know what you think the effects of this could be.